Hey, somebody needs to go ahead and get Britney Spears on the phone and tell her she needs to sue Blizzard for the Blood Elf female dance. So this is just asinine. According to the trademark office, blah blah blah, whatever it's called, can't think of it right now. Anyway, things like dance moves are incapable of being trademarked, so, there's not exactly a intellectual property to have a move or a set of movements in a dance and try to trademark it like it's yours and get paid for it or something, and ask for royalties and things for various reasons. But that hasn't stopped several actors and musicians, and other people, apparently, from trying to sue Epic for the dances they have on Fortnite. Epic is a multi-billion-dollar company right now, or Fortnite is a multi-billion-dollar venture. Anyway, the point is, it makes a hell of a lot of money, and there are people out there who hadn't seen a whole lot of money, thinking dollar signs in their eyes, going, I need a piece of that pie. More than likely, anyway. That's what I'm pretty sure that's how this is going. But, anyway. Oh, the smash hit third-person shooter is a free-to-play, but, it generates a lot of revenue. Yeah, so you can buy things like emotes, dances, and other things, which is nothing new with free-to-play games. And some of those are dances. Actually, a lot of them are dances. There are a lot of dances in this game. But, as it stands right now, Alfonso Ribeiro, is it Roberto? Anyway, he played Carlton on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Does this dance. Apparently it's called the Carlton or something, is what they're calling it. Or what it was called. I guess it's more of a meme or something nowadays. Anyway, point is, like most games, when they take from popular pop culture and other places like that, they tend to, do a thing where they're, there's a word I'm looking for, and for whatever reason, I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's just so early, or I haven't had coffee, or what the deal is. But anyway, point is, Carlton is, of course, suing, or Carlton, Alfonso is suing, guy who plays Carlton, along with somebody known as the Backpack Kid, or, I'm sorry, the family of that kid. What's his name? Russell Honing? Anyway, known as the Backpack Kid, for creating some kind of viral dance known as the Floss, which, by the way, both these two dances in question don't belong to the people who claim they're theirs. They were done before their time. Already. We'll get into that. And, they're also suing 2K Sports, the maker of NBA 2K, for the game's depiction of, apparently, his dance there. And earlier this December, some rapper by the name of 2 Milli, yeah, if you're a fan of 2 Milli, I am so sorry, but I've never heard of him. And, yeah, anyway, that is a him, right? The pictures look like a him. Sorry, you're not a Snoop Dogg, so you're not worth my time. Anyway, he's also suing Epic for another dance called Swipe It, that apparently is a dance from something known as the Milli Rock, which I'm sure also has stolen elements from other things as well, too, if I wanted to look hard enough, because that's usually how dance works. It's like speech and other things. Oh gosh, that's just going to get into this whole thing in culture and how cultures mold together. And anyway, I'm not getting into that. It's too early. Roberto's lawyers did provide a statement Here it is. We'll just go over this real quick. It is widely recognized that Mr. Roberto's likeness and intellectual property have been misappropriated by Epic Games in the most popular video game currently in the world, Fortnite. Epic has earned record profits off downloadable content in the game, including emotes like Fresh. Yet Epic has failed to compensate or even ask permission from Mr. Roberto for the use of his likeness and iconic intellectual property. Therefore, Mr. Roberto is seeking a fair and reasonable share of the profits Epic has earned by using his intellectual property in the Fortnite. As a result, is requesting through the courts that Epic cease all use of Mr. Ribeiro's signature dance. Piers Bainbridge Beck Prince of LLP, I can't say their name, is also pursuing similar claims against Take-Two Interactive and Visual Concepts, developers of NBA 2K series of video games, on behalf of Mr. Roberto. Oh gosh. Anyway, so apparently this is his intellectual property. This is his intellectual property, which, if I can find the clip, apparently on TMZ, he claims that he not only did not create this dance, but he stole it from 2 other people in combined elements, which is usually what happens when people do things like dances, because a dance is essentially a series of random steps that look maybe appealing or whatever it is, and how you put them all together. Which is pretty much what Fortnite did too. It's more or less a parody of the dance, if anything. Anyway, that's one of the big reasons why dances can't be copyrighted. You can't make a copyright on a 2-step dance, and the second somebody starts snapping their fingers in that particular way, you're running around going, whoa, 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 whoa. If you made any money off that, I get a 30% cut. Or I get a 5% cut. Or I get a 50% cut, or I'm suing your ass. You can't do that. That's not how the game works. Anyway. But yeah, let's go over this clip right here. We'll show the dance, and then we will show what Roberto himself said in an interview with TMZ.
On the Fresh Prince, they basically had a script where it said, you know, Carlton dances, and I went, all right, well, how would Carlton dance? And I said, you know what? I know exactly. I'm going to steal it. I stole it from Courtney Cox and Eddie Murphy.
Okay. It's like a combination of both of those?
It's a combo of all of that, with a little bit of me mixed in.
Anyway, same thing with the Backpack Kid. What's his name? The dude with the floss. That also came, like, from somewhere else, because apparently I guess he was, like, on The Voice or something, or some show and did a thing. I don't know. One of those acting type show, reality TV type things. Did this little dance, which, by the way, is also everywhere. Heck, what is that commercial for? I honestly don't remember. I think it's an Xbox commercial or something, and all the kids in the neighborhood are running around. They're like, he's about to do it, he's about to do it. And they all show up, and then the kid beats the game or whatever. And, you know, the kid in the front is doing that floss dance right there for like 2 seconds, as well as the dance was originally performed by some other group back in like 2012, or some guy in said group. I don't remember who. But, yeah, so that also has been taken from somebody else. If you want to sit there and talk about misappropriating things, all y'all who are complaining about this and claiming you deserve some kind of intellectual property have also taken it from somebody else. You too are misappropriating it for your own gain. Maybe you should go ahead and reflect on that for a second. But as for that, they have all sorts of other dances, like a dance from Snoop Dogg's Drop It Like It's Hot, a dance from Seinfeld. They even have the emote from the Pure Salt dude. I don't even know what the hell his name is, but where he does the little salt thing. Yeah, that's an emote. That's actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind having that in the game. But, you know, they even have the Gangnam Style dance as well, which happens a lot when it comes to these video games. They take sources from other places and put them in there because they're sort of, you know, recognizing it for one, and doing sort of an homage to it, like, you know, we like this, here it is, where you'll have things like an NPC that is like an anagram for a particular thing and all this other stuff, or a storyline that's kind of like this favorite sci-fi epic or something that these developers liked, and you know, the sort of, anyway, games do that. Yeah, they like to go ahead and, you know, show their love and appreciation for a medium and certain actors and other things by putting things like that into some of their games. But honestly, this feels a lot like Lindsay Lohan suing Rockstar because the blonde chick in GTA's loading screen looked an awfully lot like her somehow, so therefore it was her and her likeness, which is BS. So Epic, do me a favor, do the world a favor. Fight this. Do not, like, settle. Don't settle. Anything you do, just do not settle. Because one, this could set a dangerous precedent when it comes to copyright infringement and things like that. I mean, heck, like I said at the beginning of this video, Britney should be going after Blizzard at this point. Somewhere, I'll have that video run through. But yeah, all of the dances from World of Warcraft, as well as dances from Overwatch and other places, come from other people. Like spot on, straight on recreations of said dances. Like the guy who played Napoleon Dynamite, that's got to dance in WoW. Blood Elf females, they do the toxic dance from Britney Spears. The Draenei do this dance from some group or guy or something from like India or whatever. So yeah, the Orcs is MC Hammer. Can't touch us. I mean, come on now. If this is going to be the way we're going to go, where we can start suing for a dance step, whew, there's going to be a lot of things happening at that point, because honestly, I think if that was the case, I would want somebody to be able to somehow prove that they were the first one to ever take that step, just to be able to prove that it was their step to begin with, let alone trademark it. But anyway, what do you think about this all down in the comments below? Me? I think it's asinine. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.